Benoit, I work with Orange Corporate in the radio access network team on strategy. Well, we learned a lot really today and yesterday with the wrestling industry. It's really interesting to see that we seem pretty much aligned in terms of the opportunity and the question marks. There's a lot of buzz around the small cells, and we can see that the data flow basically is one of the key elements beyond the extension of coverage. And that comes with a number of challenges, and it's good to see and share with the others the views on these challenges. Maybe those who struck me most is those with the backhaul. Typically there's many different options, and for the moment it's pretty much a Swiss Army knife range of solutions, and which one is the best and how can we deploy this in flexible manner in line of sight or non-line of sight is quite critical. Also, I would say that there is a lot of question marks on the coexistence between the macro network and the small cells. Possibly the standardization has not done enough, at least in 3G, and we come maybe a bit late, so we have to rely mainly on proprietary solutions. And that comes with a challenge for some of the vendors. Typically, can we operate multi-vendor in this context? It doesn't seem so clear, and I've shared the concerns with some others in this conference. It's also interesting to see that there is a lot to do with the ease to operate and ease to deploy these small cells. They're supposed to be low cost, so does that come with lower requirements? Maybe, maybe not. And this is really an open question today, whether we can indeed reduce our expectation and on the small cells given the smaller coverage. But if we're looking at the end user quality of service, it's a bit challenging for us operators. So that will be quite a key decision to be made to develop these products. And we also have some interesting views on how to deploy effectively in the field these small cells in terms of form factor, in terms of I would say self-configuration, self-optimization. A lot have been said about SON and multi-vendor SON, and do we need to do more if we need to operate different vendors in multi-vendor SON? This is also, I would say, a question that needs further work from all of us. Well, I think it's very interactive, which is one thing I like about this workshop, being fairly open with many different contributors, and the opportunity to ask questions as a presentation come along in a free manner. And I would say another thing is that we get to meet some of the players that we don't usually meet. I would say probably lower down the chain. We operator regularly meet, I would say, our main suppliers, the main RAN vendors. It's less common that we can meet with the I would say semiconductor companies and companies who are working ahead of the game. So it's very interesting to get our requirements across and get feedback on the feasibility on the technical level.